Kind of a good news, bad news thing. All of your gear seems to be missing.
Oh, great. Okay.
So don't worry about any of that.
Okay.
You're wearing simple white shirt, white pants, mm, soft shoes. On the shirt, it says lunatic across the shirt. Okay.
Is it spelled correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, as near as you can tell. And I have no idea how your character's spelling is. I'm guessing pretty good. Um,
I hope so.
and you seem to be in some sort of looks and feels like a hospital. Kind of smells of antiseptic, plain white walls and stuff. To your rear is a open door, but oh wait, let me put you onto the correct thing here. Yeah, it appears to be bricked up. To the right is a very wonky looking hallway, or not to the right. Forward is a wonky hallway. Behind you is door, and you have two new tarot cards. If you manage to survive and get out of here, and yes, along with everything else, if you don't get out, then you will get to see the resurrection system in action. It'll be fun as you eventually die of maybe thirst. But
Good.
hey, yay! Um, you have the Knight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles on you. Since you don't have any pockets on this, they are unfortunately in a very uncomfortable place.
Oh, wonderful.
You could probably jury rig a pocket because the shirt's long enough. If you're to fold it over, tuck it in the pants type thing, it will give you a shitty pocket.
Yeah, sure. Just
Done.
somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the room then?
You're not really in a room, you're in a hallway, and you
Oh,
can
okay.
hear distant screaming. Sounds like some lady shrill, high pitched in pain.
Coming from ahead or
The,
behind me?
behind you is a bricked up door, so you're guessing not there. If it's coming from the bricked
Okay.
up door, you are well and truly fucked.
I
Um,
wanna knock on the bed up door.
uh, well, the bricks themselves don't really. Nobody answers. Let's go there.
Okay.
Um,
Hmm.
yeah.
I'll try and push on it a little bit.
The
Does it
bricks,
give it
yeah,
all?
they seem super solid,
Hmm.
super solid. And then suddenly you hear kind of a crackling static type thing, and then it sounds like a PA system announcement comes on, and there's my PA. It says, "Attention, all personnel. Due to conditions beyond our control, we regret to announce that lunch is now being served."
Hmm. Okay then.
Mm,
Uh, I'm just gonna close the door to the brick
done.
wall, and
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly make my way down the hallway,
Excellent.
watching my footing.
Pardon?
Just watching my footing.
Okay, no problem. You go down the hall and give me a smell roll for more details.
Okay.
The warpy hallway is lit by flickering bulbs. They're here and there. They're mostly the indirect lighting, so you can't actually see the bulbs. They're kind of like in recessed niches or something.
Fail.
Whatever you're starting to smell is unpleasant, very unpleasant. Eventually, you come to a big fucking hole in the floor, and it pretty much prevents you from going forward. It looks like you're going to live in a very small hallway. And uh, looking down, it maybe drops as many as, it seems like uh, maybe as many as 20 meters into a super disgusting but fortunately filled pool. And it looks as though it is possible to clear the hole, but it would require a running long jump. Here's what the disgusting pool looks like. By the way, I apologize that not all the pictures are in good order,
No way.
but it's down slightly and toward the middle. That's kind of what disgusting looking pool would be like. And you are just out of frame, way up from the top.
Mm.
Nasty. Now it is
And
possible.
yeah.
I was gonna say it's possible. Like if you were to do a run, like a standing broad jump, you'd be a big negatives. But if you were to do a running long jump over the big fucking hole in the floor, it's possible to easily make it. However, if you were to miss, it's also possible to miss the pool because then you're on a bad trajectory.
Would the parkour help at all?
Not really.
No. Okay. Hmm. Can I tell the depth of the pool?
No, brown. Seems to be brown.
Okay.
It's got some sort of algae in it and stuff. Yeah, it looks like an ugly fall.
And it's not just a pool surrounded by walls. There are like ways out to
There's
the pool.
areas you could walk around it and stuff like
Okay.
that, which is one of the things you'd fall on if you hit that bad trajectory.
Mm-hmm. And
There's screen
on the other side of
further on.
the other side of the hole is just more hallway.
Correct.
Okay. I'll try the run and jump, I suppose.
Excellent. Give me a jump at full. Good luck. I've
gonna
seen
play
so many
my-
streams and stuff here.
I'll play my skill 5
Okay.
for this. I don't really know where to put it, so I'll just keep it for now and discard it later.
You can toss it anywhere that's already
okay.
revealed. Anywhere that's already revealed, because then I don't have to move it. Show you something new.
Okay. All right, jump at full. Plus
At a +5 now, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me hear
The wires close over your head. Yeah. You've got a good jump. So that's just really bad luck. Shows you like trying to grab the
edge. Question. Can I hero point full damage?
No, the way it works on falling damage and explosives and stuff is you get a shitload of dice you have to roll, and then you can spend a hero point to reroll some or all of the dice
Oh, okay.
if you take a lot of damage. It gets ugly.
So I'm guessing 20 meters is a lot of damage, right?
It would be, except the water will definitely cushion it. However, then you will be covered in whatever. It's very possible to survive it, though. Would you like to hear about the damage before you spend more hero points?
Sure.
Okay, let's see. Good news. It's going to be a simple luck roll with that bad of jumping roll to see if you take damage or not. So the bad thing is that you commit to taking damage if you make the luck roll.
Okay.
Or not taking damage if you make a good luck roll.
Okay. Let's try it. Yay!
Excellent. You splash down in the pool for no damage, and you emerge just covered in filth and gunk, and you stink so bad. Give me a swim roll to get out of the pool easily, pushing aside the gunk and shit like that. It's a pretty deep pool, actually. Should be just deep enough to drown in.
No.
You go underwater and try to breathe for a while, and the gunk just flows into your lungs, and you're like, and you
I'm gonna reroll that. Do that.
Oh.
No way, I'm gonna drown to death.
Oh, good. You dog paddle over to the side of the pool and such, and pull yourself out. Fortunately, the tarot cards are still dry as a bone for some fucking reason.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, you pull yourself out of you look like the swamp monster from The Thing, just covered in this nasty shit. You know, even trying to clean yourself up just seems to smear it around. You are now on a different floor. So from here, you can either go back out into like a hallway, or there's some stairs that go down, or there's it looks like some sort of rooms over there.
Okay.
It looks like it says staff only on it.
First thing I want to try, just like a minute or two, take off my shirt and pants, like squeeze off the water and gunk and stuff, like
Done.
flap them around a little, and then put it
You
back on.
you look like somebody sprayed you with a shit hose for a while, and then squeezed it all out, and then you put back on your clothes.
All right, cool. Um,
It's in your hair.
let's let's go quietly. See if I can hear anything on the other side of the staff room, staff door.
It's actually open, and inside,
Oh, it's open. Okay.
yes, it's just kind of standing ajar. Hold on a second. Let me move this. Yeah. Where's the staff room? There it is. It's going to be down a bit. And you hear the static crackling. You hear, "We interrupt your sweet dreams for the following nightmare." It
Okay.
just seems to be coming from some hidden speakers somewhere, but that's what the room looks like.
Yep.
It appears that there's several beds and such in there, and they're not occupied. It looks like maybe they've never been occupied. However, you do see that there's extra uniforms and stuff hanging up.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask for that. I wanna put one on.
Yeah, there's even a little bit of stuff you kind of clean up a bit. I mean, obviously a hot shower would be just fucking wonderful, but yeah. So it looks like it doesn't go on anymore past here, but you get cleaned up. You notice that all this shit is really retro. It kind of reminds you of Burlington time period. Do you have any kind of history skill?
I have a bit of history.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's try. It's not the highest, but whatever. Not interrogation history. Nope, failed.
Old timey shit. A lot of old timey shit. You know,
Are
like
there
it.
any like scalpels or needles or something I can grab?
No, but you do see one of the things sitting around is it looks like a very old-fashioned hat of a nurse. There's a picture of it that's showing now.
Where is it? Just looking for it. What the? Of course, I logged out. Hold on. I didn't
You're
even
having a
press
rough
anything.
day, sir.
Yeah. Let me zoom out and then I can see it a bit easier.
This one doesn't
Okay,
say
yep,
lunatic on it, by the way.
Cool.
Doesn't say lunatic.
Okay. Does it match the uniform I'm wearing at all?
Yeah, kind of. The uniform itself is pretty nondescript. It could be anything. It's pretty much just white shirt, white pants, white shoes. They're really into white here for some reason.
Anyway, I'll put the hat on just as a disguise. And
All right.
are there any name tags?
Negative. No name tags at all.
Alright. Okay. Well, if there's nothing else in the room.
Lots of sheets, stuff like that. Beds, bedpans.
Ugh. No, I don't want any of those.
Nobody wants any of those. So
let's grab. Well, let's go out and. So there was a hallway, you said, and
if you go back,
rooms.
if you go back to the swimming pool, you can. There's either some stairs that go into presumably a basement or another floor down. You're not really sure, or you can go out into a hallway.
Let's go into the. Let's go into the hallway.
No problem. You go into the hallway, and there are several different doors you can check out. Um, just to go around them in order, counterclockwise, there's some stairs going up, uh, long stairs, and they're creepy as fuck looking too. They're the kind that they kind of go around in a big square on the outside of the. Here's a picture, a square on the outside of the thing. But if you wanted to jump into the middle of them from the top, you could go all the way to the bottom very quickly, very dangerously. Probably splat. They appear to go up about as far as you think you may have fallen.
All right. Right.
Hooray, he says. I want to try that jump again.
No, let's not do that. Yeah, what else?
Continuing around, you're doing. I'm assuming you're like listening, and then you're looking, and then and then you go over, and you don't hear any noise, but then you look into the room, little surreptitious sneak and peek, just so you can get an idea of what's in there. Here it is. This one's near the nurse's hat.
Mm-hmm.
That room there. It appears to be some sort of super trashed, super dirty exam room. Doesn't look like anybody's been there for a while. I'm not having you actually search the rooms. I'm just giving you a preview.
Yep, that's fine.
Another room seems to be, it's marked head doctor.
Oh.
Hold on a minute. Let me find, there it is. Not everything in the picture is actually there.
Yeah,
I don't think, but there's this picture is underneath the bricked door.
Yep. Okay.
And continuing around, there's also some sort of cafeteria. There's no food, just orderly seats, salt, pepper, napkins, cheap silverware, no windows, and let's see, and the swimming pool. Those are pretty much the choices from here.
I want to go into the exam room and see if there's any tools around, equipment.
There's not really a lot. There's really nothing useful. I mean, you could get a makeshift club or something very easily out of here. You know, just
something a bit smaller than that. No, okay. I'll leave that for now. I want to go to the doctor's room.
No worries. You go into the doctor's room, and there's some other shit in here. It looks like there's no body hanging out in there, which is neat. You don't hear the screaming from here either, which makes you happier. It looks like there's records. There's some sort of bust upon the desk. Hold on, I'll get you a picture of that. There it is. That one is right of, okay. It's got like words on it in some foreign tongue. And also, there's two different stethoscopes here.
Oh.
And yeah, take them if you want them.
Yeah, sure. I'll take one.
Okay. There's also in the desk is a bottle of booze and a package of cigarettes and matches.
I'll take the cigarettes and matches.
Great. They're Apple brand cigarettes, like Apple the fruit.
Oh, so not actuals. Okay, interesting.
Also, there's a window out onto a beautiful vista of natural splendor with an old castle in the background. The weird thing is, give me a spot hidden.
Okay. Spot hidden. Yep.
The weird thing is that it seems very still, and when you move around, it doesn't seem to change perspective at all. You're beginning to suspect it's not an actual window so much as a backlit painting. that's been done on the glass or something weird.
Oh, it's a backlit. Oh, that means okay. So they have somewhat decent technology. Okay.
Well,
Can I read the writing on the bust at all? Or no.
you check out the bust, and it says "Repento porte modo in crepusculum."
I do have Latin.
Give
Is
me a
that
Latin
Latin, right?
roll.
Okay. It's not very high, but I'm try. Nope, failed it.
Words, words, strange words. Your hobbyist Latin doesn't really help.
I want to check out the records.
Okay. The according to the records, just flipping through them and stuff like that, it doesn't. All the names are kind of blurry and stuff, like they're badly photocopied, although they appear to be originals. But all they show is that the hospital itself was experimenting with new, untested drugs on patients. You also discover there is another door out of here that's marked pharmacy.
Any information in the records about dates and or locations?
Dates all seem to be in the latest dates in the late 50s and earlier.
All right.
Location is not given. It's just here at the hospital type deal.
Does the hospital have a name or no?
Now, they just call it the hospital or the
Okay.
asylum or the mental institution.
Fair enough.
You're
Okay, I'll leave
wondering,
those.
you're wondering why the woman with no name is not with you.
I'll leave those where they are, and I'll go before I open the door to the pharmacy. Listen to see if I hear anything on the other side.
I do want to use your stethoscope to do it.
I don't think that's gonna help.
It
They're not
actually,
really designed. Would
it,
it?
oh yeah, listening to a wall with a stethoscope. Yeah, that's a
Oh,
big
okay.
deal.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I'll
you
do that.
you get a listen at plus 10%.
Okay. Listen, plus 10.
Yes, stethoscopes are useful for that. That's why doctors use it instead of pressing their ear up to your chest and going, huh? Who knows? Who knows?
Does the door have a glass pane at all?
No, it's just a solid door.
Is there a keyhole?
Yes, there is.
I want to have a look through it, see if I can see
Excellent. Give
anything.
me a luck roll for some reason.
Okay.
Your ears probably still have a lot of water and sludge on them. That could be it. You see an unusual creature in there. It's wearing the same stuff as you are, no stethoscope, nurse's hat included. Near the bricked up door is a picture of its face. Just seems to be kind of a white, featureless face that's kind of vaguely human. And you notice that its body seems to end at about the belt line, and it's just it has like a dress that is there, and it seems to be rearranging some bottles of different medicines and stuff like that. Give me a sanity roll. If you make it, it's 0. If you fail it, it's D6. Max is at 12, and you have no idea what the creature is called. And it's just completely, aside from the possible clinking of the bowels, which you probably still can't hear with that last roll, there's no sound at all.
That made the sanity roll.
Spooky.
Just spooky. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm not going there. Screw that. I want to put. Is there a chair in this room?
Yes, there is.
I want to put the chair up against the door.
You wedge it in
Quietly.
there. Haha, fuck them, you say. All right.
All right.
Done.
So that was the doctor's room. Nothing really in the exam room.
Yeah, there's
Something
no
on the
other other way
Yeah.
out of here except back to the hallway.
Mm. So there's upstairs and there's down the basement, quote unquote basement in the swing.
And the cafeteria.
Oh, and the yeah, let's check out the cafeteria.
You
But
wander
I
over.
want to make sure there's. If I hear anything, I hide.
Got it.
Yeah.
No problem. By the way, wearing the stethoscope around normally, no bueno. But
Cool.
for if you have something to press it up to and stuff, you doors, walls, windows, stuff like that, that helps. Just so you're aware on how.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
But you're just wearing it around your neck like you're some
Yeah.
sort of doctor. And so, yeah, the staff cafeteria, nothing really interesting, but it does open into the kitchen. In the kitchen, picture coming, it is pretty fucking trash. There's definitely no food for you in here. Is that the kitchen? Hold on a second. That is the kitchen. Okay, this picture will be, yeah. It's about the middle of the page on the left.
Yeah. See it.
Cool. In here though is all kinds of potentially useful shit. There's lots of makeshift weapons, no windows, no food, no windows.
How about a knife?
Yep. Shing! Haha. Would you like a small knife for D4 or big knife for D6?
I'm assuming I can't hide the big knife.
Well, you can't really hide a small knife either because you have no sheath to put it in, no pockets.
Oh, there's no pockets on the staff
Well,
room.
there's pockets on the doctor's thing, but if you try to put an unsheathed knife into a pocket, it's not a happy day for whatever you're putting it into, and eventually you. Sheaths are really, really good.
How long are my sleeves?
They go all the way down to your wrists.
Is there anything I can use to tie a knife to my forearm?
Yeah, but then you've got a naked blade next to your forearm, and with all the crazy shit you do, you probably end up giving yourself a nasty cut.
And
Running,
there's no
jumping,
feeds.
swimming, hiding.
Okay.
I mean, you just carried around clutched in one hand for now.
I could do,
Actually, give me a jury rig roll. Maybe you can figure out some sort of MacGyver shit to make a sheath or scabbard for your knife. I'm guessing you wanted a big knife. Yeah, stabby.
Oh wow, I made it. Holy shit.
Wow. Yeah, you find some rubber tubing and you do some MacGyver shit, and pretty much you end up tying it. So now it's not hidden, but it's on your waist, and it's pretty much attached to your waist, and you can draw it from that, and hopefully it won't.
Can anyone tell that it's a knife?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Unless it's a child, you might be able to fool a child.
Okay. Let's try. I want to make sure it's like. Can I put my t-shirt over it just a little bit to try and conceal it?
You can, but you think that anybody with any kind of spot hidden is going to immediately notice it.
All right, fair enough. All right, I'll take that with me then.
There's no other exits from the kitchen, so you'd have to go back to whence you came from.
Anything I can use as a makeshift lockpick, potentially.
Give me a luck at half. If you make a luck at half, then you can try another jury rig to pop out some of the right kind of stuff, because lockpicks are hard. You basically need some very small, very tough spring steel. Now, there's absolutely nothing that will function as lockpicks in here.
All right, fair enough. All right, let's go upstairs. Back the hallway upstairs.
No problem. You go the last possible direction from here, back upstairs, and that takes you to a hallway. When you go up the stairs, There's a door. You go in the door, and it's a hallway. And holy fuck, there's a lot of doors. There are just like 11 or so doors. Looking one direction, you see. It looks like. What?
Hmm?
It looks like there's bloody footprints that are going by, like from A to B, and you're like from west to east, and you're in the south type thing, and looking at them,
Right,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not coming your
yeah.
direction.
Yeah, perpendicular, yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Mhm.
Perpendicular, good word. Let's see, and then there's several rooms, and they've got like the thing you could open to look in suspiciously and then close and stuff, like the old
Not
fashioned
doing that.
had.
Not doing
Um,
that. Definitely not doing that.
oh, I see. Well, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. 10 additional places other than the one you came through. So 11 total, 10
And
new
all
places.
those rooms, the ones with the little shutter thing. Okay, do I hear the screaming still?
Yes, it seems to be coming. Like if you were to go over to where the bloody footprints are and then turn and
Mm-hmm.
follow the bloody footprints, that should take you to it.
Go the opposite direction.
The opposite direction is the hallway you're currently in and
Mhm.
lots of rooms.
Oh, okay, so, right. So it's not like one hallway that leads into
Oh
another hallway.
no, this is the land of more doors.
Okay. Um, and the doors don't have any labels on them or anything?
No, no,
No? Okay.
no. There's slots that you could put patient records in near each of the doors, but somebody's apparently been diligent in not doing that.
Okay. Yeah, well, seeing as there's no other way to go, I'm gonna quietly go down the hallway and follow the footsteps.
You follow the bloody footprints. It looks like they came from another room that's in this perpendicular hallway.
Okay.
And then they're going to a closed door.
Another one with those shutters or not?
This closed door has no bars, no window, no slot, nothing. But it
And
looks
that's
like
the only other door in this hallway? Besides the
well,
other 10?
you could go the direction that the bloody footprints came from.
Yeah, let's go that way.
All right, you turn around and go back the other way.
Yep.
Muttering curses, and you find that there's an open door. It opens in your direction out from the room, and inside of the room, you see a fairly horrific sight.
Oh, good.
Here's
Why
what
don't
it
we go this way?
looks like. It looks like there's blood splashed around the room, and somebody has written, "I feel pretty," in blood. And they've also drawn, if you go to the statue and then all the way over to the right, they've drawn that picture on one of the walls.
Huh. Oh, interesting.
It's pretty nasty, and it looks like there's a big pool of blood that somebody had stood in or made or whatever, and then that's what got tracked out. There's also
and
a
it's, yeah.
There's also a barred window that looks out into some sort of mountainous terrain. Picture is revealed. It's just above the nurse's hat.
Okay. And is that a real window?
Yes, it has bars on it, but they look very old, rusty, fucked up.
How high up am I if I look down out the
Uh,
window?
it's hard because the bars get in the way of you putting your head against the window. So you're not sure, but you'd guess that you are at least as far up as what you've recently fallen. just as a guess.
Okay. How
Oh,
many bars would I need to remove to squeeze through?
well, if you had something to help you do it, because you're not sure you could Hulk it out. I don't think you're that strong. You're no Alex Kinley.
Yeah, not that.
But if you had some way of getting the bars off, you pretty much just it'd be one good strength roll if you had something to help you. Oh, and I'm going to give you a card because the exam room led to the reception room, which leads to another entrance, which has been bricked up and looks exactly like the bricked up door
Oh,
that was near you.
okay. Fair
Just
enough.
so you know. But yeah, go ahead and take a card for that. I forgot that.
No worries. Okay. Um,
Oh shit. And take another card. If you were to go past the perpendicular hallway, there is another hallway filled with rubble.
let's see. So just
Rubble,
blocked off,
metal, crap like that.
just blocked off. Okay. Can I? Hmm,
Here, let me show you the other hallway real quick. Because it's even more horrible. Yes, it looks like nobody takes care of this place.
where is it?
Hold on, I'm looking for it myself.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Always something fun to be found in a mental asylum.
mhm.
Shit. Where did it go? Ooh. Yeah, fuck it. You can imagine. Oh, wait, there it is. It's right underneath the Janus, or the right underneath the statue with the
I see
two
it. Yeah,
heads.
I see it. Yeah,
And there's a lot more rubble on the floor and whatnot.
yeah.
All
And you
kinds of
can't
different
just
stuff.
can't just climb over it then.
No problem. Yeah, you hear there's some metal clanking and stuff as you crawl over it.
Okay.
It looks like there's various bars and stuff like that.
Oh, a bar. How big are they?
You find, are you looking for a big one, or you can find like
Something to help pry the bars off the window.
there's one. It's about a meter long.
Yeah, okay, I want to do that actually. I'm not gonna go into the hallway. Just grab a bar and go back and see if
Okay.
I can pry off the bars. I'm gonna close the door behind me so it doesn't make so much noise.
As you get ready to do that, you notice there's no door handle on your side,
And I'll close the door. Oh, but
and
is
it's
there a door?
lockable from the outside.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, let's try and pry these bars off.
Give me a strength roll as you go for the Hulk Hogan. Rawr. Hulk Hogan. Where did I pull that from? Yes,
Okay,
you managed to get enough bars off with that lousy strength roll. You could probably contortions through, but it definitely lets you get your head close. It looks like a fairly smooth building that you've got there, and it goes down roughly, call it 20 meters.
is the window open or
No,
openable?
no, you've got a bar. You can make it open.
And can I just open it normally, or is it not one of
No,
those
it's
types of
made
windows?
not to open. They don't like the
Oh, okay.
lunatics going away.
Um, hmm. Question is, do I want to leave this way with one to explore?
This way
Um,
definitely looks on the rough side to leave, but it's very possible. You're thinking that there's some different cracks and stuff like that that you'd be at a slight negative on climbing, but you might survive
I have an idea, but
unless you were to fall, of course.
alright, what I want to do is, first things first, I need to go back to probably the kitchen, and find something quite sharp that can help me carefully cut the window off so it doesn't smash and,
You're guessing
you
it's
know,
going to smash regardless. It's not new glass. It looks like old-fashioned glass, very old-fashioned glass, primitive glass almost.
Will I be able to just push the window out? Just have it fall on the floor? Or do I have to smash it?
You're guessing if you try putting your hands on it and pushing, it'll probably shatter, and then you'll get glass raining down on you and shit.
Okay.
You don't like it in your soft shoes.
Okay. I'll go to the... Shit. Oh, wait, I'm back upstairs. There's no beds here, is there? In any of the rooms I was in?
That you were in, yes. And if you remember back to the staff room, there
Yeah,
were
that was
several beds.
across the hall, though. The big jump.
No, there was nothing on the other side of the big jump.
Oh, okay.
You would have
Yeah.
to go to get to the staff room. You go back past follow the bloody footprints, turn left, then you're in the hallway, stairs down, then you're on the ground floor, past the swimming pool, and you're at the staff room.
Okay, I'll go to the staff room. I'm
All
gonna
right.
grab some sheets.
There are lots
And
of sheets here.
basically tie them all together as a makeshift rope.
Do you have a knot tying skill?
It's not very high. No.
Your knot is not high? Sure, give me a roll on that. Let's see how you do.
Don't like this. Oh my goodness. Holy shit.
You tied the best fucking rope possible. Yes, you actually tear them into strips. You braid the strips. You now have a completely functional 30-meter long sheet rope. It is a miracle of engineering.
All right. I'll go back to the bloody room and I need to tie this to something. Is there anything I can tie it to? As
The other bars that you haven't removed.
And judging from if I give them a little push and pull, do they seem like they'll hold my weight?
Several of them should definitely.
Okay.
If you loop it around several, no problem at all.
I'll have a quick look behind me, make sure no one's watching.
Just as you look behind you, it looks like something past the door just floated by. You think it may have been one of those creepy fucking floater things. Didn't even fucking take an interest in you. Just floated right by the door, and you're like, but it could have been your imagination too.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I don't want to be here.
You don't like checking out crazies?
No, surprisingly, no. Let's try and break the window open and, well, first I'll tie the other side of the sheet around me. Then I'll break the window and clear out as much of the glass so I don't cut myself. And then I'll try and climb out.
Give me a contortions roll to get through the hole you've got.
This isn't going to go well.
I mean, you could do another strength roll, try to pop another bar off of there if you'd rather.
Would that...
That'd get rid of the contortions roll. It wouldn't there's still several bars that are holding up.
Okay. I'll try another strength roll.
Okay.
Seems better. Yep.
Yeah. You eventually get the next bar off. It was giving you some trouble there, but you eventually use your pry bar and get another bar off there. Same pry bar you broke the glass with. You're being careful so you don't cut up your shitty shoes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'll break the window open and try and get out.
No problem. Give me a climb roll at plus 10% as you go down your wonderful rope. This is much easier than scaling the building, which would have been a negative. You're thinking, ha ha ha, you laugh at smooth buildings when you can make your own.
Crap.
You release the rope and fall to your death. Fuck it, you say.
Maybe we'll...
Well, I'm not saying you're going to die for sure, but you're definitely going to take a load of damage if you're okay with that.
Not really.
Oh,
because I don't have that much hit points.
hold on. I can tell you how much damage you take if you want to know it.
Oh, okay, sure. How much?
Let's see. Damage track. You're 20 meters up. It'd be about 4d10.
Nope, I'm good.
All right.
Well, wouldn't the rope just catch me from falling?
Well, you tie yourself to the end. The rope is a little bit longer, but even if it
Oh,
caught
it's too
you
long.
down, you've still got all of what they call momentum going for you.
Okay, fair enough.
And
Yeah,
so
I'll
they
reroll.
end up snapping your spine instead, which I guess is an improvement.
I'll reroll it. Yeah.
It's not really recommended, but yeah, yeah. Cool.
Oh.
You easily climb out, and you find yourself and oddly enough, you feel new tarot cards appear on you for some reason.
Okay.
It happened pretty much as soon as you went out the window, which is odd. You now have the Eight of Swords and the Six of Cups. And you seem to be somewhere else. Well, outside, but hold on a second. Let me change the map. It's funny the ways that different people deal with different stuff. Other people are like, "We're gonna explore this place and make it our bitch," and you're like, "I'm out."
Well, it's a fucking crazy asylum. I don't want to be here.
Understood. Um, let's see. Is this the one we want?
Especially on my own.
Yes, yes. So, oops. Hold on, Logan's having issues. Hmm. Where is the picture I want? It's obviously missing. Cool. No problem. You crawl out of the window and oh wait, I know where the picture is. Fuck that. I refuse to accept defeat. There it is. And where can we stick this onto our stuff? Yeah, there we go. And stick it. And yes, I did check my Facebook, see if anybody's sharking.
No worries.
All right. Now let me drag you over to the new thing. There you go. On the bottom right of the page, you are at the place marked hospital, and you can see the mountains close to you. The mountains themselves seem pretty impassable, but there is some light woods and such. Can you see the areas I'm uncovering?
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's buildings beyond as well. Close by. It looks like you can see easily two of them. There appears to be more. Pretty much if you start heading west, there appears to be some sort of small town or something like that.
Right. I'm gonna. This is against my better judgment, but I'm gonna leave the knife on the ground because I don't want to be seen as a crazy person with a large knife.
I'm giving you a card for that. That's probably a really smart idea there.
And yeah. Um, I'm dressed in all white,
Yeah.
stethoscope, nurses thing.
Hmm.
Um, I'll just go to the building and see what's up.
No problem. You go in and let me give you a nice general picture of this place. There's one. There's another. And I'll just unveil the whole map for you.
Oh, this is pretty.
It is
I
very
like this place.
pretty. Oh, yes. And right, you head over to the buildings and such. You can actually see what they're all labeled as and such, because they have charming signs and such on them. So close by, you wander over there. Everybody is dressed in bright colors and such. They, even though there's no exhibition and stuff, here's a picture that will kind of show what they're dressed as. Bright colors and such, and they nod at you like it's no big deal. And one of them says, "Hello, number 6," as you pass.
Hello? How are you?
I am well, thank you.
How goes your day? Is everything all right?
What could possibly be wrong here in the village?
Just wondering, don't suppose you,
Hmm?
know,
Lady goes, She's about middle age, straight hair, red and yellow striped shirt.
okay. And what building is this in or around?
You are close over to the um, recreation arts and crafts building.
Okay. Um, remind me again, madam, number 6. Why am I number 6?
Questions are a burden, answers are prisoners for oneself. Be seeing you, she says, and walks off. She did that strange gesture where she made the okay sign, but then put it near her eye, like looking through the hole, and then flicked it away and walks off.
Huh.
Apparently, they're kind of weird here.
Yeah, it's one way of putting it. All right. Let's I guess I'll just explore the town for now. Get a general feel for it. Just wander around for a bit.
Excellent. Um, one of the, well, I'll just run through them in the order I've got them. How's that?
Okay, sure.
They have a bell tower that rises above most of the other village, standing beside the sea. Balcony up there looks like it's 4 levels tall. There's bells and such. They have a cafe, um, Citizens Advice Bureau. It's just a normal building. There's nothing really interesting at all there. There's cliffs near the sea. They have something called the Free Sea. Actually, let me see if I can give you some more pictures and stuff to help show off this very strange town. Oh, you get to also see people playing the human chess game, if you're familiar with that.
And yes, I am in real life, but maybe not in game.
They have vehicles, but it's only that kind of vehicle. Ignore the people that are near the vehicle. It's just the vehicle itself.
Oh, cool.
So they're like little electric cars. Everybody's kind of done up in like kind of a trippy 1960s type thing. They also have strange signs that I will unveil. One says, "A still tongue makes a happy life." The other says, "Questions are a burden to others, answers a prison for oneself."